All right, it's been about almost coming up on 3 months, and Manny hadn't eaten. And I've separated all the snakes for weeks. They aren't living together because obviously one may say that Manny is bothered by the other snakes and he's stressed and that's why he's not eating. Well, I have tried to resolve that and put him in his own cage. He can't be so attentive to the other two female leopard boas. So I'm just getting worried about him. He's, like I said, not lost weight. I don't think. He could be heavier. I think he could be heavier. He's not growing as much as Leo, my other male, and he's falling behind because he's just not eating as much. The other one just will eat. Okay, so he doesn't necessarily like to be held anymore. He wants to do snake things and get away from being handled. But we're going to... I have a children's python, and he eats little baby mice, little baby mice, just old enough to have fur. So we're going to try to remind Manny that food's good. He needs to eat. Yeah, he's going to taste it. He's like, oh man, I forgot all about food. I didn't even know what it was. I was so involved with chasing the gorgeous female leopard, Sonoran leopard boa around. I forgot that I even needed food. So we're going to assist feed, not force feed. Well, we may have to force feed because force feed is actually inserting it down into his throat. Last time I tried to assist feed, and that's basically just putting food in close to the mouth or in the mouth and just sitting it there. So that's just assisted citizen senior feeding with a nurse with a spoon here, speeding, and the patient or the person in the bed just like opens their mouth and they just put it on their tongue and then the person swallows it. So force feeding is a little more aggressive and it's going to be putting it down into his throat. I mean, we're not going to go past that. If he just doesn't want it, then he just does not want it. I mean, he may have to go to the vet for a visit. So we're trying to avoid that because that's an automatic $500. $500 just to walk in the door. So we're going to get the little baby, if I can get him to stop trying to go over my shoulder. I think he knows what's coming. We're going to grab with the tongs because if you get too close to his teeth, you're going to get your fingers on his teeth. So we're going to... This might be tough. Be nice if he would just eat it. My dog's right there under the camera. We're all one big family. Manny, I'm not trying to be mean. Just eat for me. You haven't eaten in a long time. And I'm not grabbing his head with a lot of force. I'm just holding him. I'm not, treating him like a venomous snake where I'm just scared to death and, of him reaching around and getting me. If he did that, it's not a big deal. So I'm not grabbing him that hard or being that aggressive with him. He just does not want to be touched and held. So that's why he's acting this way. Let's see if we can... I just need my hands, man. I'm not that good with tongs. God, he just refuses. Flat out just... I can't even get he just will not. It's frustrating. Oh, I need to look. I've looked in his mouth and nothing looks out of whack. Can't use my tongs. Oh man. I mean, his mouth looks Okay, I just don't see anything wrong with his mouth. Okay, close your mouth. Come on, sweetie. Oh, now it's wanting to transition. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, oh, man. What is your malfunction? That's not normal for a snake to go 3 months without eating. I just don't know. I'm starting to really get worried. 4.5, almost 5 years, never, ever, ever once rejected his food or not gone after extremely hyped up to get his food. Let's put it that way. You put food near the snake, and the snake is just on it. And now for him just to refuse all food is very strange. Manny, you're really making me worried. This was my first boa after having many snakes and then taking, many, many years off and having reptiles. This was my first Mac. My tegu was my first reptile after being years and years off. Manny was my third reptile because then I got Sassy, my female tegu, about 3 months later after I got Mac, and this was in 2020 or the very beginning of 2021. And so about 3 months after I got Sassy, I got this Nicaraguan Central American boa. Just eat it. Oh, I gotta be careful with my fingers because his teeth are just, snake's teeth are just crazy. I just can't get my fingers in there. Only the next thing is to try a live rodent. Go buy a $6, $7, and $9 mouse at the Petco and let him see if he'll eat a live mouse. I've tried upping the temperature, I've tried lowering the temperature, humidity's good. My snakes shed with no issues shedding, full sheds. I've got like 80 sheds from 5 different snakes, and they're almost all just complete sheds, just like taking off a sock. Just rolling a sock off. It's no big deal. Humidity's good. Temperatures in the 80s, upwards to the low 90s. And hides and comes out at night and roams around. Very active at night, sleeps and kind of hides out during the day. I just don't know what's wrong with him. I'll give this little second mouse to my children's python. My children's python just came out of shed, and he was in shed for like 9 days. I was like, I thought he died. I knew he didn't die, but it was like, are you alive? Are you in there? Tap, 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 tap. Lifting up in his little hide box that's more moisture in there that I set aside. And he's in there, and he lifted his head up, but it took forever to shed. So he is ready for, I already fed him one little baby mouse about an hour ago. He's ready for number 2, I guess. Because Manny's not eating number 2 mouse. Let's go feed Jasmine this little mouse. You ready to go out? Marshall needs a bath. Smelly dog. Look who's trying to come out, sneak out. There's Leo. Hopefully he's gonna smell mouse and he's gonna maybe think my feet are rodents, so don't eat my feet. Step around him. There is my children's python. He just ate about 30 minutes ago, or 30 minutes to an hour, and these are pretty small, even for him, so he can get 2. Oh yeah, there he goes. I'm spoiling him. But Leo's been the only one that has stayed in the closet. Of course, the python is in his own terrarium, so he's not roaming around. And there's my female leopard boa in the terrarium with the top on. Can't get out, so she's in her own cage. Can't roam around. It's like I used to let them all roam around, but they don't do that anymore. Trying to get Manny, my Nicaraguan boa, to eat. So Manny has been kept out here in a large 8 by 5 enclosure, you want to call it that. It goes way back in there, but it's dark. You can see the size. It takes up the whole room. And then my other snake, leopard boa, hypo leopard boa, is in here. She's back over there in the corner. So like I said, all the snakes have been separated, but Manny still doesn't want to eat his rodents.